The Oklahoma City Thunder take a 2-0 series lead over the Memphis Grizzlies, and their defense, just every time I watch them, it always just amazes me what they're able to do on the defensive side of the floor. It's the best unit in the NBA. Like if you had to draft units, so like the Thunder defense, the Thunder offense, the Cavalier offense, the Boston Celtics defense, I would take the Thunder's defense number one. It is the best single unit in the NBA. I know that they're going to get stops when I need them to, and I know that they're just going to make things tough on you and whoever your best player is all night long. They are going to do that. And once again, they beat the Grizzlies behind this just suffocating defense. What they do is just incredible. It is. And, they just got a million stops in this game. Ja Morant had 1 point at the end of the first quarter. He was 0 of 6 from the field, and he was clearly very frustrated. He had a better second quarter, but it didn't really feel like it mattered because the Thunder just didn't seem to really miss a three there in the first half, shooting 46% from three. They were up 70-52 at halftime, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, the Grizzlies scored 52 points and a half on this defense. Wow, that's incredible. And, I mean, just you never felt like the Grizzlies had a chance. And then, in the third quarter, some shooting variance stuff kind of starts happening. The Thunder start missing the threes that they were making in, the first half. The Grizzlies close the gap. At one point, it's like an 8-point game. And you're like, all right, here we go. Like, maybe the Grizzlies have figured something out here. And, yeah, they didn't. Fourth quarter starts, and the Grizzlies scored 7 points in the first 6 minutes. It was like, yeah, you thought that you had figured something out offensively. And that's just, 7 points in 6 minutes isn't going to get it done. They only scored 20 total points in that fourth quarter. And that's just not going to work when you're playing against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who was better tonight, still not great, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He wasn't as efficient as normal. Usually, he's getting 27 points on like 18 shots or something like that. Tonight, it was 27 points on 29 shots. He was 10 of 29 from the floor. He took a lot of threes. 3 of 10. I thought early in the game he was trying a little too hard to get on track. Like Isaiah Joe was open for 3. He looked him off, took a much tougher shot as opposed to giving the ball up. Did the same thing to, I think it was Lou Dort, a couple possessions later. So it felt like he was just kind of pressing a little bit, trying to get going. But he didn't have to be great for them to win this series, especially when Alex Caruso is coming off the bench scoring 13 points and Chet Holmgren's getting you 20 and Jalen Williams is getting you 24. And I mean, he didn't have to be great for them to win this series. And if I was him, tone it down a little bit, let the other guys be awesome, give them confidence going into that second series, because their defense alone is what's going to allow them to not only win this series, but sweep it. I mean, seriously, they're going to go into Memphis and probably win that game by 15 or more, just like they won the first one pretty handily, and they won the game 2 pretty handily as well. And people are going to start doing, what should the Memphis Grizzlies do? I'm probably going to do that after they officially get eliminated. I want to have some respect for the teams out here playing ball. So for them, they tried some different things. Like they played Luke Kennard minutes in the first quarter. He didn't play until late in game 1. And, he gave them some floor spacing. But, I mean, this Thunder defense is just insane. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't, unless you have multiple dudes that are awesome, and the Grizzlies don't. Like Ja Morant's never really gotten better, doesn't really space the floor. He's a 30% three-point shooter on the year. He's got to be better than that to really kind of stretch defenses. Desmond Bane's a really good player, but he's probably never going to be an all-star. Jaren Jackson Jr. is another really good player, probably going to be an all-star every other year or something like that. He's not a consistent all-star kind of guy. And when you don't have multiple dudes who are, top 15 players in the NBA, then you're just really going to struggle to score against that Oklahoma City Thunder defense. And that's just the really simple reality of it. And we're seeing it so far throughout this series. So they got to find a way to generate shots, probably got to move the ball a little bit more, maybe a little less screen and roll. But then again, I know that's why Jenkins got fired. He didn't run enough of it. So maybe don't do that if you want to hold on to that job. So we'll see what they wind up doing. It doesn't really feel like they have an answer for this Thunder defense, and that's why the Thunder are going to sweep them Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your night to watch this video. I promise my other reaction videos are better and a little more intense than this one. There's just not much to say when the Grizzlies get thumped the way they have in these first 2 games. So make sure you go and check out those other videos, subscribe, and I'll talk to you again after Lakers Timberwolves game 2 tonight.